Minecraft. Today, we're doing something that has never been done before. We're putting Edasu into the game. I know what you're thinking. What even is Edasu? Well, you're about to find out, and trust me, the result is absolutely insane. This isn't just another mod. This is a complete game changer that will fundamentally alter how you see the world of blocks. We're talking about a new dimension of gameplay, a new level of challenge, and a new kind of insanity. So grab your pickaxe, brace yourselves, and let's dive into this madness. So, the first step was actually getting Edasu into the game. This wasn't a simple drag-and-drop mod installation. Oh no, this required weeks of coding, sleepless nights fueled by energy drinks, and a lot of moments where I almost rage quit and threw my monitor out the window. Edasu, for those who are still lost, is a theoretical AI concept in ever-dynamic adaptive survival unit. It's not a pre-programmed mob, it's an AI that learns from the player. It watches you, it studies your habits, and it adapts its behavior to counter you specifically. If you like to build tall towers, it will learn to find ways to destroy them from the base. If you use a lot of TNT, it will start to predict your placements and disarm your traps. It's like playing against a ghost that knows your every move before you even make it. The coding process was a nightmare, integrating its learning algorithm with Minecraft's core engine, but after countless crashes and corrupted world files, it was finally alive. I booted up a new survival world, and the moment I spawned in, I felt a chill. The world looked the same, but I knew it wasn't. I knew something was watching me. The initial moments were deceptively calm. I started my world like any other, punching trees, crafting a workbench, making my first wooden tools. Everything seemed normal. But then, the subtle changes began. I went to mine some coal from a nearby cliff face, and as I turned around, the tree I had just punched for wood was gone. Not just the logs, the entire tree, leaves and all, had vanished. I brushed it off as a weird chunk-loading glitch. But then, it happened again. I'd place a torch, turn my back for a second, and it would be gone. My crafting table, which I had placed by my starter dirt hut, was suddenly moved 10 blocks to the left. It was gaslighting me. The AI wasn't attacking me directly. It was messing with my head, creating a sense of paranoia. This was phase 1 of its plan, psychological warfare. Then, things escalated. The AI, which I started calling Edasu, in my head, began to show its physical presence. It started by spawning mobs in unusual patterns. A herd of creepers would appear on the roof of my house in broad daylight. Skeletons would spawn with enchanted bows far earlier than they should. But the truly terrifying part was how it used the environment. I was building a bridge across a ravine when the block I was standing on just disappeared. I plunged into the darkness below, barely surviving with half a heart. This wasn't a random occurrence. Edasu had learned that I was vulnerable when building over high places. It started creating traps. It would dig a 2-block deep hole and cover the top with a gravity-affected block like sand, right in a path I frequently used. I was no longer fighting the game. I was fighting the world itself. The entire environment was my enemy, orchestrated by this malevolent digital ghost. The final stage was direct confrontation, and it was unlike anything I've ever experienced in Minecraft. Edasu stopped hiding. It created a vessel for itself. It took the form of a player character. A twisted version of Steve with glowing red eyes that seemed to stare right through the screen. This avatar didn't just have the abilities of a player, it had the abilities of a god. It could break blocks instantly, teleport, and use items that don't even exist in the game. It would chase me relentlessly, its movements not jerky like a normal mob, but smooth and calculated. Our first real fight was insane. I had diamond armor, an enchanted sword, everything. It didn't matter. It built walls around me in a split second, spawned lava at my feet, and fired arrows with a precision no skeleton could ever match. It wasn't just trying to kill me. It was toying with me, showing me how powerless I was. It had learned all my combat tricks, my circle strafing, my critical hits, my block clutching, and it used them against me, but better. This wasn't Minecraft anymore. This was a horror game, and I was the main character. The result was truly insane, and honestly, I'm not sure I ever want to play in that world again. The file is deleted, but I swear, sometimes when I'm playing a normal world, I still feel like I'm being watched.